Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Mike Dub 27 Day Trader. And today we are back at it with the 50K challenge. If you don't remember, not too long ago, I was going to start this challenge called the 50K challenge. Then I had these little stocks that I was going to try to use to get to the 50K challenge, which I'm about to get rid of them all because these stocks are way too slow and they in no way, shape, or form would get me there. I'm going to keep some of them, but we're going to get rid of the ones that, you know what, I'm going to keep all of them. I take that back. It's just, these are slow. But anyhow, we're back on that. Now, I changed my strategy up a little bit, and let's go to the notification so you can see what I did. We'll start with Plus Therapeutics. All right, so let's go to Plus Therapeutics. And I was able to get to Plus Therapeutics early this morning. I want to say right around 7:35. I got it at 30 cents, and once it hit about, I'm gonna say 33, I went ahead and got out because it was doing something crazy. It actually made it all the way to 43, but that's fine. I got in and out when I needed to. And then another one that I did was do Genius. Did I not spell it right? Yeah, Genius. All right, Genius Group. Now, Genius Group, I got in at 80, which was a weird area to get in at. It was like 78, 80. And then I got out right above here at like 83, 84. So, that was fine. And then, but before all of that, the biggest one I did was ULY. So let's take ULY and take a look at that. And this is the one we're going to take a look at. So if you look at urgent.ly INC, you can see that it seems like it was just going downhill the whole time. But what I was able to do, I was able to get in right here around, I'm going to say 1097 or $10. And then I got out at around 11:50. I got out at 11:51. You know, and you can see right there where it went up 156.30%. And they can tell you how much. I just made $7.02 off of that one by itself. So not too much. I wasn't working with a lot this morning. I just wanted to try this new method to see if it works, and it does. Basically, getting in early and getting out before a bad stock starts going back down. That way, it really doesn't matter if it goes down and never comes back up for the rest of the day because I'm gone by this time right here. You know? And the goal is to do that every day. Of course, working with more now and make it to 50K. Right now, I'm almost at I'm about $5 short of 900. So I got about 49 and K and $900 to go. So that's the goal. So we're gonna go ahead and see how that works. How I'm able to get to those stocks is I go to the daily price jumps in the morning. So I'll go to the daily price jumps in the morning, and I make sure I have the highest price jumps at the top. And I'll click on this. Like I said, ULY is still there, but I'll make sure I catch it while the momentum is going up. Like I'm not worried about it dipping back down because I plan on being out by then. And I'm catching that initial momentum drive as it's going up. And then, of course, you got some others that did the same thing. For instance, Plus Therapeutics. Once again, catch it while it's going up. It was right here. Caught it going up. Probably could have stayed in, but I didn't like how that looked. Plus, I got busy. Went up some more, but I didn't take a loss there. And that's the key, not taking a loss. Any profit is good profit. And then you have some others. Now, some of these, I think that they didn't hit the ticker until like later on. Like this is like 9:30 when that jumped up. And that's fine and dandy, but I don't plan on being around for that long, so on and so forth. Now, if you look at a lot of these up here, they hit the price jump when they're on the momentum way up. It's called the price jump, not the price dip. So the key is not getting in at the right time and making sure you get out before anything starts to dip. And the goal is eventually to turn that into 50K. Now let's look at the calculator real quick and see how this works. All right, so let's say for instance I take 900. Let's say divided by, let's just say $1, which is 9. All right, and then multiply that by, say, hold on, let me do that the right way. 900 divided by $1. There we go, 900. All right, so that's how many shares. And then let's just say multiply that by, let's just say 20 cents. Let's just say 10 cents at the worst. Worst case scenario, 10 cents. It's $90. All right, and the key is to get this to where that 900 doubles. So now you're talking about, let's just say 2,000. Get it to 2,000. And then after that, you could get the same stock divided by $1. That's how many shares. Multiply that by 0.10. It's 200 a day. And just keep flipping it and flipping it and flipping it until, it grows enough to where I hit that mark. And who knows, maybe I'll find some of those, um, whales, that are skyrocketing, and we can get there even faster and quicker than that. But either way, that's the goal. You know, you got some stocks out here, for instance, like Plus Therapeutics, where it's a small stock, but if you catch it while it's going up right in time, it'll get you there. You just got to get out before it goes back. So you really want to catch it like right there, and then probably get out right there at 38 or 43. If you can ride it to 43, that's fine. But I would like it to go even higher. Really, let me find one. Here we go. Like GlucoTrack. You get something like this. Why is it 952? Ride that all the way to 1491. Things like that, you see? And notice it's all happening early. The key is to get out before the market opens. Because when the market opens, everyone who had their automatic sales, you know, at $10 and $11 is automatically gonna hit at the exact same time, and it's gonna send that crashing all the way back down. So the last thing you want to do is to stay in these stocks after 9:30, or else you're gonna lose money just because people's automatic sales or their limit sales are gonna go into play at 9:30 at the market open. So the key is, get in and get out. We're here for a good time, not a long time. All right. So otherwise, that's it. That's the goal. So we're gonna see tomorrow, what our profits are. And tomorrow is to cross that $1,000 mark, and then we're gonna go from there. So definitely check me out then. Once again, this is Mike Duck 27 Day Trader, and don't forget to like and follow. I'm out. Deuces.